Tonight, the Crokinole circle doesn't crown a king. It's a test for who refuses to be buried at the bottom. Rictus enters rank 8th, a brutal .091 open 20s, 4 takeouts on the season, 2 peels, and a reputation for laughs without control. Across from him stands D-Day, rank 7, not much better in open 20s with 200, but 9 takeouts and 3 peels. A historian of conflicts who believes wars are won on the margin. This isn't a clash of titans, it's a fight to escape the cellar. For Rictus, it's about proving he belongs. For D-Day, it's about proving experience still matters. Hello and welcome. Just so you are aware, we're working on watermelon, blueberry, strawberry, lemon, raspberry, gumdrop, birthday cake, lemon. Did I say lemon? I may have said lemon. Watermelon. I think I said watermelon. Key lime pie. Pumpkin. So just be on the lookout for those flavors. Go ahead. Zoom in on the stats. I like when the cameras linger. Last week, it may have been a little too easy. Most of you took Al, Andre, Seb, Ginger, Quar, Nordlock, Kiwi, Ferrosilver, Maggie, Raina, Gothbrooks, Daniel, and Joseph. 4 of you were brave enough to go with Stan, Nat, Christine, All Miniatures, and Joey. Better luck this week. Who do you have winning? Rictus or D-Day? Prop bets. Rictus had 1 open 20 made last week. Will he make 2 today? Small improvements, that's all we're asking for. Over if you think 2 or more open 20s are made. Under if you think 1 or no open 20s made. D-Day, rebound 20s. Last year, I think was 3rd in rebound 20s. Do you think he's gonna get 1 today? Over if you think 1, under if you think no rebound 20s for D-Day. Who do you think will have more takeouts today? Rictus or D-Day? Do you have your bets in? Do you have your snacks ready? Because Crokinole starts right now. Okay, Rictus. I mean, you've got it, buddy. I think you can do it. 1 of, 11 is not great, but here we go. Okay, that was really short. like ridiculously short. And D-Day's now got a ritual. Okay, this game's gonna take forever. Good strong takeout from D-Day, and first takeout of the game, 10th of the season. If I was a betting man, and I'm not, I think D-Day's gonna have the takeouts. I think over and D-Day are gonna be your prop bets. But we will see how this game plays out. Prop bets this year have been a little all over the place. I think we've seen more unders than normal. Last year we didn't have too many unders. I think we were being rather generous with the scoring. And as we get a double takeout from Rictus, first double takeout of his career, and honestly, pretty nice. Pretty nice. I think it's gonna be, I think we talked about this last week. Miss, that was massive. How would you launch that sucker across the board? We talked about this last week. Cyrus having these games where, and he misses again. Cyrus having these games where he would just fill the board and it would just make the person who had the hammer's life impossible. And that's kind of what Rictus is doing here with D-Day. 6 shots left. It's 25-15. Rictus does clear one of his own, sadly, but 25-0. And D-Day's gonna have to struggle, and D-Day just misses. Another off rebound, or off opportunity here. This isn't going to be good. Keeps it on the board. 35-0. 2 shots left. And a miss is not going to help. This is honestly going to go Rictus's way. Rictus will win his first set. Keeps it on the board. 50-0. Even a 20, you're going to need a lot of clears. Nope, not enough. 30-15 is your final for set number 1. Rictus actually wins a set, which is ridiculous. I mean, let's start with that off the board, just going. Rictus has a set win. Weird. 2-0. We're playing to 5. So let's send it to commercial break. Oh, we don't have a commercial. I guess because the commissioner's birthday was last week, we don't have the time or energy or budget to put in a commercial. I'm guessing that's coming out of my paycheck for some reason, but you know, whatever. That's fine. D-Day starts the game with an open 20 made. Rictus cannot return the favor, 1 of 16. And D-Day, 5th takeout of the game. I don't think Rictus is at 2. So right now, D-Day on the over winning is just easily going to take it there. And D-Day sinks another one. 3 of 7 for 429. He's already doubled his percentage, so D-Day having a much better game this week than he did last week. I don't know if removing the glove will be a much help, but it's not like he could get any worse. Another open chance here for Rictus. Just needs 2. And no, we're still at 0. Good strong takeout, 5 of 55. We got 7 shots left. And Rictus is clearing his own. He doesn't seem too bothered by it though, so that's kind of nice. Open 20 made, 4 of 8 for 500. D-Day is finally set up at 500. I think that touched, but it took itself out, so we're not going to worry about that. 4 of 8, and he does finally get a miss. 4 of 9 for 443. Good takeout from Rictus, and Rictus is sitting at 4 takeouts. 4-6. So there's an opportunity here. We'll see if he can actually take it over. But set 2 was kind of boring. 5-75. And yes, Rictus, I know. You don't need to stare me down like that. 2-2 as we go into set number 3. Hammer's not winning it today. So that's kind of odd. We'll see if the Rictus strategy can take it over and do it again. 1 of 17. No, 1 of 18. Again, this is the Cyrus strategy though. Fill the board and have your opponent just make mistake after mistake. Good takeout, 5th takeout of the season. We're sitting at 6 with D-Day. 7 with D-Day. Good takeout again. Open 20 miss. Come on, Rictus. It was a good rebound opportunity there. He did not pull it off. But again, Rictus is starting to fill the board. Oh, that needed to clear. That's going to make it hard. 45-5 and a 6th rebound of the career is going to make this a much harder game on Rictus. And he even gets the clear, just barely enough, and crosses that line. And now, apparently, D-Day is going to play the fill the board game. The good double opportunity. Just not quite enough, but he does get one clear. Final 3 shots here. Good opportunity for Rictus here, 20-40. No. And that will do it. 30-40. And D-Day just makes it 50. Just rub it in though. D-Day hit the full cycle though. A true cycle. A 1-5, a 1-10, a 1-15, and a 120 for 50 points. And does finally win a hammer round. 4-2. Going into set number 4. The question is, can Rictus hold on and send us into a game 5? The first of the 2026 season. Or if he can just hit 2 open 20s. No. 1 of 20 for .050. He needs to pull the D-Day and pull the glove off. That glove is not helping him. Rebound 20, 3rd rebound 20 of the season. And that is going to crush Rictus. I don't know if there's much recovery here anymore. Open 20 made, rebound 20 made. You're set at 40 points on the board. Rictus needs to tap this in, and no, he hits it way too hard. 1 of 21. 11th takeout. He is winning takeouts too. Rictus is at 8 takeouts. 7 takeouts. That was the 8th takeout. Another takeout from D-Day. Rictus is playing this right, but he's just so far behind, it's not going to catch up. Keep these on the board, play on your side, make these shots very difficult for D-Day. 10th takeout of the game. But D-Day's just hitting these. As I say that, he misses. Of course he does, because, you know, that's how it rolls. Open 20 chance here. I wouldn't even try to go through this. That's why you try not to go through that. Removes 2 from the board. 5-40. As D-Day's just playing along. Good takeout though. Is it hidden enough is the question. Yeah, it's hidden enough. Open 20 chance does not matter. Of course, Rictus makes the last one. Of course he does. Not enough. Under's going to hit for that. Hey, we got it. Good job, Rictus. 25. Why did we make him do that? 25-40 is your final for set number 4. D-Day wins it. D-Day 6, Rictus 2. D-Day, honestly, set 1 just got away from him too quickly. Under, over, and D-Day wins it. Under if you had Rictus, over for D-Day having 2 rebound 20 made, and D-Day had 14 takeouts to Rictus's 11. Let's take a look at the shot of the game. Set number 3. We know how it's going to play out, and he just needed that rebound 20 early in that set. 5th shot, and it was unable to let Rictus control the board and just fill it with pieces. and worked out great. Let's go down and hear from the players. Everybody says they love an underdog. They love watching them try. They love watching them fail. I love that they're watching me. Much like the Americans in the war, you know, that was a tough one, and it shouldn't have been. I was not focused for set one, and I paid the price, and I look like a fool in front of that fool. Thank you to everyone who has joined the Patreon and the continued support over there. Did not upload last week. I apologize. Going to upload this week, hopefully twice. We'll see how that works out. Last week was busy, and I honestly don't feel like this episode barely made it out. I'm gonna be honest with you. Thank you as always for watching. We will see you next week when it is... You know, I really should have the schedule up, like at the end of these videos, just so that I can say, you know, well, next week is... Oh, it's Maddox versus... Nope, that's not right. Maddox versus Billy. We'll see you next week.